So here I've got some more again. I'm going to explode those now though, so that I can work with them again. So those have all been exploded. I'm going to do something called make an attribute. And an attribute is some text that may or may not change. So the first thing is going to be the size. Oop. So you put it in there all the same. It doesn't really matter for right now. And I'm going to make these small 1/8 inch. And I'm going to make them invisible also. That's going to let me know the size. And then what else? Who makes it? MFG. Who's the manufacturer? And I can put a default on here. For instance, maybe this is Home Cheapo. And I'm going to fix this one up. I want this one to say, what is this one? I want this one to default how big it is. .24 by 42. So I'm going to make this one default when it goes in 24 wide by 42. And then maybe, make sure I got that one right. Yep. And maybe now I want finish. And maybe this will be chipboard. But I can change it later on. So now the idea here is that when I create my block, and this is going to be my 24 wide by 42 tall, upper cupboard, and usually you put ATT for attributed. And I'm going to pick my stuff here. And do I have my box? Yeah, I have my box around it. So let's try that again. 24 wide by 42 tall, upper cupboard, dash ATT. I'm going to pick my point. I'm going to select my objects. And I'm going to select all this stuff first. And then I'm going to put these in the order I want to see them later on. Convert it to a block and look. It's already filled in. Now, if I don't think this is right, I can go change it, and I can change it anytime I want. And look, it's not there anymore, but it really is there. So this one's a 24 by 24. I'm just going to do it with this one too. So I need to define attributes, size, 24 wide by 24 tall, upper cupboard. Oh, that's all I need there. Manufacturer. Cheapo. Did I not put the size one in? I'm not doing a very careful job here. And what was my last one? Finish, right? That's pretty ugly, but cool. Now I'll do the same thing with this one. Create a block, 24 wide by 24 tall, upper cupboard, dash, ATT for attributed. Take all that stuff, and then I'm going to pick those one at a time in the order that I want, and there we go. So that's how you make an attributed block. Now what's cool is every time I put that in, where's my 24 by 24? It's going to come up, and that information now is attached to that. That information that you see right there is attached to that. Okay, so let's say that that's what's in my drawing, and that's what I've got now. So now when I do my data extract, we'll call it cabinet list with data. I'm going to select my objects. Was my select object button. Next. And I want just the blocks. I don't need the definition anymore. Next. And I'll do the same thing. I'll just keep those. If I right click, I can uncheck all. And then just look at, say, my attribute. Look at that. I've got one of these, and there's my data behind it. And I've got three of these, and there's my data behind it. I can put URLs. I can put everything in there. And so again, if I want to put it into my drawing, I can do so, or I can export it somewhere. So in this case, I'll just put it into my drawing. And away I go. I'm just going to call it data. Next. Finish. And there it is. So that's how you do that one.